Lady Louise a credit to royal family, as Duchess of Edinburgh's daughter makes major move. Royal fans are expecting to see more of Lady Louise in the future, a commentator has claimed, as the Duchess of Edinburgh's daughter makes a major move. Louise, 20, is set to make history as the first female royal to serve in the military since the late Queen Elizabeth II. The daughter of the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh is keen on serving her king and country and has fallen in love with the Army Cadets, which she does alongside her studies at St Andrews University, according to reports in The Sun. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. The young royal is a member of St Andrews University Officers Training Corps, UOTC, which provides paid military training for students. As part of her training, she will be undertaking reserve officer training modules designed to fit around her degree, learning skills that will set her up for a career in the military after she graduates. According to the UOTC, cadets learn everything from how to wear a uniform correctly to the ability to lead others in stressful situations. Louise, who is 16th in line to the throne, wrote on her LinkedIn page, "I am interested in pursuing a career in the military, diplomacy, or law." Gareth Russell, a royal commentator, spoke exclusively to GB News about the news that Louise is keen to serve in the military. He said, "It's a great idea that Lady Louise wants to join the military. There's a tradition there going back to her grandmother in World War II. There's such a strong link between the monarchy and the military, and very much shows Lady Louise following in the footsteps of Elizabeth II. Lady Louise is a real credit to the royal family and the monarchy. When you read articles about her or see comments about her, people tend to seem to really like her and think that she is a credit to the royal family now and hopefully later. But I think going into the military shows that she's someone who has an eye towards public service and patriotism as well. So I think we'll certainly see more of Lady Louise, perhaps in the future." Lady Louise Windsor is set to follow a different career path than her female cousins, Zara Tindall, Princess Beatrice, and Princess Eugenie. The 20-year-old is planning to enlist in the military, which would make her the first Windsor woman to serve her country since Queen Elizabeth II. Zara, 43, is a professional equestrian who was even awarded a silver medal at the 2012 London Olympic Games. Following the birth of her first child, Mia, in January 2014, Zara was back competing again just 7 months later, going on to win a team silver medal at the 2014 World Equestrian Games in Normandy. Zara continues to compete at the very highest level with some impressive results at Chatsworth in 2022, Lexington, USA in 2023 and Badminton in May 2024. Meanwhile, Princess Beatrice, 36, works as a strategist at a technology firm called Affinity, where she is the Vice President of Partnerships and Strategy. Before that, the eldest daughter of Prince Andrew worked at venture capital firm Sandbridge and she holds a BA degree in history. Her younger sister Princess Eugenie, 34, works full-time as the director at Hauser and Wirth, an art gallery in Mayfair. Both sisters serve as patrons to many non-profits and are considered committed philanthropists. For instance, Princess Beatrice sits on the board for the Outward Bound Trust, an educational charity, while Princess Eugenie is the patron of Anti-Slavery International. Lady Louise is currently a student at the University of St Andrews in Scotland. On Sunday, The Sun reported that Louise has fallen in love with Army Cadets at the school and is now making plans to serve her country. If Louise enlists in the military, she will be the first Windsor woman to do so since the late Queen joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service to serve as a mechanic during the final months of World War II. She talks about being very keen on a career in the military, serving the king and country, the Friend told the publication. She is all about the Army Cadets and has fallen in love with it. Zara Tindall stepped out in warm spirits over the bank holiday weekend after skipping a gathering with the royal family. The mother of three looked determined and focused as she competed in the Wellington International Horse Trials on Monday. In July, GB News reported that Zara and Mike Tindall had declined an invitation to spend their summer holiday at Balmoral Castle with King Charles. This was because Zara had applied to compete at the Wellington International Horse Trials, which was taking place at the same time. Princess Anne's daughter looked in high spirits as she was pictured spending her bank holiday weekend in Hook, Hampshire. The keen sportswoman showed off her skills as she took to the arena on her horse, named Classical's Eurostar. Zara and her husband Mike Tindall had to turn down the opportunity to holiday with the rest of the royal family at Balmoral Castle this year, as she had already entered the competition. Queen Camilla, King Charles, the Prince and Princess of Wales and the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, were pictured driving to a service at Crathy Kirk on Sunday. The Wellington International Horse Trials took place over the bank holiday weekend from August 24 to August 26. A royal source previously said, "Charles really wants Zara and the family to join him on the last Sunday in August for the bank holiday service, but understands that her horse competitions are extremely important to her." Charles is hoping that they, the Tindalls, will be able to come up the week earlier to muck in with the rest of the family so that everyone can enjoy the picnics and walks planned on the estate. The source continued to tell the Express that Mike and Zara's children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas, get on amazingly well with Kate and William's children, George, Charlotte, and Louis. In response to the question of whether or not we should anticipate Lady Louise to take on the role of a working royal scholar Jenny Bond stated that this seemed highly improbable for precisely one primary reason. It is apparent that over the next 15 years or so, depending on when Prince George decides to take up full-time royal duties, the working royals are likely to become extremely thin on the ground, the analyst said in an interview with OK. On the other hand, I have my doubts about the possibility of Lady Louise ever becoming a full-time working royal. This is due to the fact that I am not certain that she would be interested in doing so, and also because the King and William are fully aware of the fact that the monarchy needs to be more accountable to the taxpayers. Ms. Bond continued by saying, "The most prevalent criticism about the royal family is that they cost too much." This was an additional explanation she provided for the widespread issue. Extra working royals would result in more costs for additional staff, additional administration, and additional security. William and the King, Charles, do not want to go in that route, and neither of them want to go in that direction. In addition to this, she recommended that Lady Louise could pursue a similar route at the same time as her cousin, Zara Tindall. According to the expert, also Louise is only 20 years old, and she is having a wonderful time at university. She surely looks at her cousin, Zara Tindall, and sees the independence, freedom, and fun that she has in her life as a much-loved member of the royal family, but she is not a working royal.